Arsenal. Number 4, center fielder Michael Bowler. Number 24, the shortstop Luke Lawson. Number 7, the catcher Wyatt Patchett. Number 18, the first baseman Julius Tebow. Number 3, the second baseman Brian Santiago. Number 29, the third baseman Christian Brown. Number 12, the pitcher Nicholas Franceschi. Number 14, right fielder MJ Richardson. Number 25, left fielder Henry Loudon. And number 6, the extra hitter Michael
Hit the button
Fox.
on the top a couple times.
Now the starting lineup for the Auburn Doubledays. And first, number 13, center fielder Kelvin Cortez. And second, number 10, the right fielder Sam Delacolo. And third, number 2, third baseman Pierce Hendershot. And fourth, number 39, designated hitter Matt Livingston. And fifth, number 12, left fielder Tyler Attal. And sixth, number 33, the extra hitter Brian Morrison. And seventh, number 26, first baseman Garrett Prosper. And eighth, number 6, the shortstop Marcus Maristrella. And ninth, number 11, the second baseman Connor Smith. And batting 10th, number 19, the catcher Austin Davison. At this time, we ask that you please rise and honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for Chris Shearer and Auburn Club / the Citizen 205 years strong. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we've also had a tradition here for a few years that it's hard to get going the last couple of days. So, figured we'd start it back up today, and I've got two guys here that I know. I've got this micro Richie kid, as they call him, because you know, there's like 17 generations of Richard. So can you come down here a little bit for me, like Cal? Yeah. Just bring this guy. I want the kid. I don't want you, Richie. I don't want the man. So we have this long-standing tradition that we call the play ball kids, right? So the play ball kids are, see, and what I'm going to do is on 3, these guys are going to yell as loud as they can, play ball. Are you two ready? All right, on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Arsenal, number 4 center fielder Michael Bowler.
Welcome back to Falcon Park, home of the Auburn Doubledays. Baseball tonight here at Falcon Park. There may be some confusion. Schedule did say the Albany Dutchmen, but due to cancellations, your Auburn Doubledays are taking on the Upstate Arsenal, an 18U team out of the Rochester area, as the leadoff hitter Michael Bowler grounds to second base for the first out of this inning. Pitching for the Doubledays this evening, number 15, Ryan O'Connell. Your second hitter for the Upstate Arsenal is the shortstop, Luke Lawson, as he looks at ball one to start the count. A swing and a ground ball up the middle. The shortstop, Marastrella, comes in and makes the play at first to get the second out of the inning.
Number 7, the pitcher, Wyatt Patchett.
That brings up the catcher, Wyatt Patchett. A swing and a miss to start the at-bat. 0-1 to Patchett. O'Connell looking to go 3 up, 3 down here in the top of the first inning. Patchett looks at strike 2 and quickly falls behind in the count. 0-2. A fly ball on the infield. Hendershot coming in and make the catch. He will for the third out of this top of the first inning. 3 up, 3 down for O'Connell. We'll be right back for the Doubledays half of the first inning here at Falcon Park. Leading off for your Doubledays in this home half of the first inning, the center fielder, Calvin Cortez. Pitching for the Upstate Arsenal is Nicholas Frances, who is verbally committed to Cayuga Community College here in Auburn. As Cortez looks at ball one, start the at-bat. Swing and a foul ball evens the count at 1-1. Frances deals high for ball two to Cortez. Two and one the count here to the leadoff hitter, Cortez. A fly ball out to the right side. Richardson comes in and makes the catch for the first out of this first inning. That brings up the right fielder for the Doubledays, Sam Del Colo. Sam goes to St. Peter's University and is a junior as he looks at ball one to start the count. A big swing and a miss for strike one to level the count at 1-1. Outside ball two. 2-1 the count to Del Colo. Frances throwing to Patchett as Del Colo doesn't bite and gets ahead in the count. 3-1 with one out here in the home half of the first. A swing and a miss. Moves the count to full. Full count here to Del Colo. As Frances loses him, and the first base runner of the night is Del Colo with a walk. That brings up the third baseman, Pierce Hendershot. Hendershot looking down at his coach to get the signs. Del Colo gets his lead from first. Up and in for ball one to Hendershot. Hendershot, a junior at St. Bonaventure University. As he fouls that one back to level the count 1-1. And 1-1 the count to Hendershot. A fly ball to the right side. Second baseman Santiago over, make the catch. As Docolo stays at first. And there are 2 outs in this home half of the first inning. That brings up the designated hitter, Matt Livingston, with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. As he swings through that. Swings through and tips it for strike 1. Owen won the count with the runner on first for Livingston. Outside, and the catcher trips over himself, but the runner does not go. Ball 1 in the count, levels 1-1. Inside, ball 2. 2-1 the count to Livingston. Two and 1 the count. 2 outs here in the first. As Livingston steps out. Docolo's decent lead at first. As he goes, a swing and a drop, third strike on Livingston. Catcher pinch it, throws it over first base as Docolo running to third. Docolo took off on the pitch as the catcher overthrows first base, moving Livingston to first on the strikeout, the drop third strike, and Docolo to third. First and third for the left fielder, Tyler Etal. Down low, ball 1 to start the count. 2, Etal. Inside, ball 2. Etal head in the count, 2-0. A swing and a ground ball up the third base side. No play at first. Will score Docolo from third and move Livingston over to second. That brings up the extra hitter, Brian Norson. As the Doubledays score their first run of the ball game, and there are runners on first and second for Norson. Frances looking at Livingston at second. Outside, 4-1 to start the count. 1-0 the count, 2 outs. Runners on first and second for Norson. Up and out, ball 2. 2-0 the count on Norson. Francesch looking to get out of this inning with only 1 run across. A swinging a fly ball on the right side. First baseman T-bow over, and he does not. Ball gets out of play. He cannot make a play. 2-1 the count to Norson. Norson looks at strike 2. The count levels 2-2. 2-2 the count. 2 runners on. 2 outs in the inning. An inning of 2s for the Doubledays. As that one is outside. That moves the count to full. 3-2. 2 runners on here in the bottom of the first inning. Norson looking to bring Livingston home from second. As the pitcher steps off, looked like he was going to throw to second, but he doesn't. He does not throw to second where Livingston is getting his lead. Atal getting his lead from first. As that one is up and out. 4-4 and the second walk of the inning. Bases are now loaded for the first baseman, Garrett Prosper. Livingston on third. Atal on second. And Norson on first. As he fouls that one back for strike 1. Inside, 4-1, and the count levels 1-1. Prosper's the 7th hitter for the Doubledays this inning. On the corner for strike 2. 1-2 the count to Prosper. Inside, almost hit him, but it didn't. 2-2 the count to Prosper. A swing and a line drive up the third base side, out of play, over the home clubhouse. Count stays at 2-2 with the bases loaded and 2 outs. A swing and a foul ball. Prosper staying alive here with a 2-2 count. Franchise getting ready. Fouled straight back as some of the fans here in the general admission seats did flinch. And the count stays at 2-2. Down and in. 4-3. And full count here on the first baseman, Garrett Prosper. Bases loaded here. As Francesca looks down to foul ball here off the left side. Looks like some kids are scrambling over to try to get their foul ball. As Prosper steps back in, ready for another full count pitch. A swing and another foul ball. Keeping this count going here is Prosper. His base runners are getting very tired as they have been moving on every pitch here. Matt Livingston is on third, I promise you that. Just off the left side of your screen there. He's there. And a fly ball off to the left side. Bounces in fair territory as Loudon can't make the catch. And a bases clearing double for Garrett Prosper. That brings up the shortstop, Marcus Maristella. I don't know if the left fielder Loudon lost it in the lights or came in on it a little too hard and overran it. Nonetheless, a runner on second here for Maristella. As he looks at strike one to start the at-bat. Strike two. Maristella behind in the count. 0-2. As Franchesh looking to stop the damage. Where it is with 4 runs here in the bottom of the first inning. Down and out. 4-1. 1-2 the count. Prosper getting his lead off second. Franchesh looking at his catcher, Patchett. A swing and a foul ball off the right side. Way out of play. Not a chance for a play. First base coach did try. Little off. Santiago holding on Prosper at second. Up and out, 4-2 in the count, evens 2-2. This game tonight is a 7-inning game as it's just an exhibition game for the Auburn Doubledays. low for ball 3, and the count moves to full 3-2. Over the head of Maristella. 4-4. And another walk for the Doubledays. It looks like the Upstate Arsenal coach is coming out of his bullpen to go talk to his pitcher, Frances. As the next hitter is the second baseman, Connor Smith. Runners on first and second. Marcus Maristella on a walk. And Garrett Prosper had the bases clearing double just a few batters ago. As looks like the home plate umpire is going to go out there to try to break up this huddle. And back to their positions goes everybody. As Connor Smith, the second baseman, gets ready for his at-bat. First and second here for the Doubledays. As up and out for ball 1 to start the count for Smith. On the inside corner, 4 strike 1, and the count evens 1-1. A foul ball on the inside part of the plate from Smith as he falls behind in the count, 1-2. Friday night here in Auburn. Good amount of people here to watch the Doubledays in their exhibition game against the Upstate Arsenal. As a swing and a tip from Smith, caught by the catcher Patchett, will end this first inning. We'll be back for the second inning here at Falcon Park. Leading off for the Arsenal this inning is the first baseman, Julius Thibaut. New pitcher for the Doubledays, number 22, Cameron Sheets, after one dominant inning of work from Ryan O'Connell. Starts Thibaut out with a strike. A swing and a miss on the second pitch. 4 strike 2. 0-2 the count. As he rings him up on 3 pitches. And the first strikeout of the night and the first out of the inning. That brings up the second baseman, Bryant Santiago. Inside ball 1 on Santiago. 1-0 the count. A swing and a foul ball. 1-1 the count. A swing and a line drive to left field. That's all going after it. A throw in to second will not be in time. And a double for the second baseman, Brian Santiago. And the first hit of the night for the Upstate Arsenal. That brings up the third baseman, Christian Brown, with 1 out here in the top of the second inning. As it looks like Santiago is in some discomfort as his coach is going over to make sure he's okay and can still run the bases. Seems to be walking all right. But it looks like he's going to stay out there and still run the bases. A trooper at second base with the first hit of the night for the Arsenal. Christian Brown ready for his at-bat. As Sheets looks at Davison. A swing and a miss for strike 1. Another foul tip for strike 2. As Brown is behind in the count. 0-2. A fly ball to the left side again. The shortstop, Maristella, going back. Tyler Tall calls him off. Makes the catch for the second out of this inning. That brings up the pitcher, number 12, Nicholas Franceschi. Franceschi, sorry, my apologies. As he has not had great luck on the mound tonight, looking to do a little bit better and help himself out at the plate. As he looks at strike 1. 0-1. as he swings through that for strike 2. 0-2 the count, with a runner on second and 2 outs for the pitcher, Franceschi. As it looks like there is someone throwing down in the Arsenal bullpen, and a swing and a miss. A strikeout to end the inning for Cameron Sheets. And we'll be right back for the home half of this second inning here at Falcon Park. Leading off this home half of the second inning for the Doubledays is the catcher, number 19, Austin Davison. Davison is the last hitter in the order, 10th hitter, before the lineup turns over. And a foul ball right over my head for strike 1. 0-1 here to the leadoff hitter of the inning, Austin Davison. Nicholas Franceschi out for to start his second inning of work. As another foul ball moves the count to 0-2. Inside for ball 1. The count to Davison now 1-2. Still no outs here in the first inning, as Davison is the leadoff hitter. And a line drive into left field. Left fielder Loudon slides and makes the catch for the first out of the second inning. And the lineup turns over for the Doubledays. The center fielder Calvin Cortez up. He flew out to the right fielder in his first at bat in the first. As he looks at strike 1 to start his at bat here in the second. swings through strike 2. And Cortez falls behind in the count. 0-2. Outside. Franceschi does not get Cortez to chase. 1-2 the count. Inside ball 2 and the count evens 2-2. Up high ball 3 and the count moves to full. 3-2 on Cortez. A foul ball back over my head. And the count stays full. On the outside corner, strike 3. First strike, second strikeout of the night for Franceschi. And the second out of this home half of the second inning. That brings up the right fielder, Sam Del Colo. Del Colo walked in his first plate appearance. As he looks at ball 1 to start this at bat. Low for ball 2. 2-0 the count to Del Colo. Up over the head of Del Colo 4. Ball 3 as Del Colo is way ahead in the count. 3-0. Up at the eyes again for a second walk of the night. Del Colo reaches. That brings up the third baseman, Pierce Hendershot. Hendershot 0 for 1 with a flyout to the second baseman back in the first. As inside for ball 1 is where we start this at bat. A ground ball foul up the third baseline. Down low for ball 2. Two and 1 the count here on Hendershot. Franceschi looking to get out of this inning unscathed as a line drive just over a jumping third baseman and not fielded cleanly by Loudon. A double for Hendershot. A double for Hendershot moves Docolo over to third. Second and third for the designated hitter, Matt Livingston, who struck out but reached base on a throwing error by the catcher back in the first inning.
Just walk it out to you. Like the Olympic plays.
As the catcher, Patchett, takes time to go talk to his pitcher, Franceschi. And seems that they have agreed on whatever they talked about. Has a quick meeting and back to the plate. And outside for ball one is where we'll start this at bat. 1-0 the count. Up high for ball two. Two and 0 the count. Tyatal waiting on deck for his turn should Matt Livingston reach base. As a foul ground ball shot up the first base side. Hendershot turns around to go back to second base.
Got a big in here. I'll fuck with these.
Second and third here for Livingston as a nice stop by Patchett.
Never been stung in my life.
But 3-1 the count here with runners on second and third. Docolo is on third. Another runner you can't see just off the side of your screen, but he's there. As Matt Livingston walks. And Tyatal gets ready. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change here for Tyatal. As it looks like Franceschi's night is done after 1 2/3. And we'll see who is going in for him. Looks like Michael Protz is going to go in. So we'll let him warm up, and we'll be right back here at Falcon Park. It looks like Michael Protz is warmed up and we're ready to go here at Falcon Park. For the left fielder, Ty Atal. Bases loaded, Livingston on first, Hendershot on second, and Del Colo on third. Here for Atal. As it looks like the umpire is going to say swung for strike one, start the count. Atal singled back in the first inning. Protz looking to get out of this inning with no damage. Down low, ball one. 1-1 the count, 2 Atal. Protz looks at his catcher, Patchett. They thrown a ground ball back to Protz. Throw on to T-Bout at first to get the out. Third out. No runs scored here in the second. And we'll be back here for the third inning at Falcon Park. Welcome back for the third inning of play here at Falcon Park. Leading off for Upstate Arsenal is the right fielder, MJ Richardson. Cameron Sheets out for his second inning of work. As outside for ball one is where we're going to start this count. A foul ball as a diving Garrett Prosper can't make the play. A broken bat. As Richardson will go get a new bat. 1-1 the count. Sheets looks at Davison, throws, corner for strike two on Richardson. 1-2 the count. Inside corner, strike three for the first out of this third inning. That brings up the left fielder, Henry Loudon. A swing and a miss on the first pitch for strike one. 0-1 the count. Looks at strike two on the outside corner. 0-2 the count. And he swings through that one for strike three. And the second out of this third inning. That brings up the new pitcher, Michael Protz, formerly the extra hitter. Outside corner for strike one. 0-1 the count. Sheets looking to have a quick 3-up, 3-down inning. Low, ball one. 1-1 the count here to Protz. A ground ball back to Sheets. The throw on to first will get the out. And we'll be back for the Doubledays half of this third inning here at Falcon Park. Leading off this inning for the Doubledays is the extra hitter, Brian Norson. Norson walked back in the first inning and eventually scored. Down and out for ball one. Is a fly ball out to the right field. Richardson makes the running catch for the first out of the inning. That brings up the first baseman, Garrett Prosper. Garrett doubled, had a bases clearing double back in the first inning. Scored 3 of the Doubledays, 4 runs so far. As he looks at strike 1. Ball 1, the count evens 1-1. A foul ball on the left side, way out of play. As the third baseman, Brown, does not have a chance to make that play. 1-2 is the count to Prosper. Another foul ball. The count will stay at 1-2.
No, it's not even that. He came in today wearing like his bright-ass shirt, jeans, hair all wet and slicked back, and then part of the mob.
As the appeal down to first, he did not go. 2-2 the count. 2-2 the count. 1 out. A ground ball foul up the third baseline. No runners on here for Prosper with the 2-2 count. Down and out for ball 3, and the count moves to full. A fly ball out to the left side. Looks like it's going to get foul, and it does. Out of play. Count stays full with 1 out here in the bottom of the third. As Prosper walks and reaches base for the second time tonight. That brings up the shortstop, Marcus Maristella, who walked his last time up in the first inning. Now there's a runner on first. And 1 out. Protz looks at Patchett, throws. Inside ball 1 to Maristella. Kara Prosper leading off first, does not go. Ground ball up the middle. Second baseman flips it to short, over to first, not in time for the double play, but an out at second. That brings up the second baseman, Connor Smith. Connor Smith struck out to end the first inning. Strike 1 to start the count for Connor Smith. Marstelli gets his lead off first. A fly ball out to left center field. And a sliding catch from Bowler for the third out of this third inning. We'll be right back for the fourth inning here at Falcon Park. Leading off this top of the fourth inning for the Upstate Arsenal is the center fielder, Michael Bowler. New pitcher for the Doubledays this inning, Robert Gruber, coming in after Cameron Sheets' 2 innings of work. As Bowler looks at strike one to start the at-bat. A swing and a miss as Bowler falls behind 0-2. Bowler grounded out to lead off the first inning here at Falcon Park. Outside for ball one. 1-2 the count. And a ground ball to Marstello, the shortstop. Throw on to first. Picked by Prosper for the out. That brings up the Arsenal shortstop, Luke Lawson. Grounded out to the shortstop, very similarly to the way Bowler just did back in the first. Gruber throws outside for ball one. Fouled back for strike one, 1-1 the count.
It was something different. It was a weird version of catching a
1-1 the count. One out here in the top of the fourth inning. Has a ground ball to the second baseman, Smith. Throw on to first for the out. A beautiful sliding play by Connor Smith at second base to get the out. That brings up the catcher, Wyatt Patchett. Patchett flew out to the third baseman back in the first inning. Gruber looking to have a 3-up, 3-down inning, as that's ball one that Patchett looks at to start his at-bat. Looks at strike one and the count evens 1-1. Breaking ball just outside. Ball two. 2-1 the count. Down low for ball three. Three and one the count. He's swinging a foul ball and the count moves to full. Full count here with 2 outs. As he loses him and walks Patchett. Patchett reaches for the first time tonight. That brings up the first baseman, Julius Tebow. Tebow 0 for 1 tonight with a strikeout, as Patchett gets his lead off first. Drops in for strike one to start the at-bat to Tebow. Owen won the count. A swing and a miss for strike two as Tebow falls behind in the count. 0-2. Owen 2. 2 outs, run around first here in the fourth inning. Outside. Ball one. 1-2 the count. A swing and a miss. Strike three to end this inning. We'll be back for the Doubledays half of this fourth inning here at Falcon Park. Doubledays up 4 here in the bottom of the 4th inning at Falcon Park. Leading off, the catcher, Austin Davison. 0 for 1 tonight as he flew out to the left fielder in the 2nd inning. Outside ball 1 is where we start this at-bat. A ground ball just foul up the third base side. 1-1 count. Down and out for ball 2. 2-1 the count. Down low for ball 3. Count moves to 3-1. A fly ball out to center field. Back is Bowler as he jumps and can't make the catch. Davison rounding second, but will stay at second. A double for Austin Davison. As lineup turns over, and the center fielder Calvin Cortez starts his at-bat here with no outs and a runner on second. Cortez is 0 for 2 with a flyout and a strikeout in the 1st and 2nd innings. And down low for ball 1 is where this starts. Down low ball 2.
I literally might have just found another guy who can do the PA when I can't do it. The guy in the pink shirt down there, not even joking, he's hilarious. Like, super energetic.
2 balls, no strikes. The count to Cortez. Inside ball 3. Cortez very ahead in the count. 3-0.
Sorry, I had 2 people that were formerly homeless that just got caught with a child pornography thing that they were disseminating. So really great. Did you see me to the left?
On the corner for strike 1. As Protz tries to regain control of this count. 3-1. No outs here, runner on second for Cortez in this bottom of the 4th inning. A swing and a line drive out to left center field. It will drop. Davison rounding third going home. Cortez will stop at second base as they trade places and the Doubledays gain a run. That brings up the right fielder, Sam DeColo. DeColo is 0 for 0 tonight with 2 walks. That is one way to get a 1,000 on base percentage, to work the count and get some walks. Outside ball 1.
And then we'll do the 7th inning stretch. Middle of 7 will actually be like middle of 4. Or middle of 5, sorry.
1-0 the count
Yeah, so if we
to Del Colo with a runner on second.
5,
Outside ball 2.
we'll do Pete Caroline.
2-0 the count. Cortez on second base.
So, yeah, I'm the 4, top of 5. Instead of doing this kids game, let's just do Pete Caroline. Because I don't think we need any more games for kids. All I want to want is game range. And I might have to leave pretty soon because I told my wife I'm trying to leave earlier tonight.
A big swing and a miss for strike 1, and the count moves to 2-1.
So instead of this, go right to that in the middle of the, and then middle of the 5th we'll do the take me out to the ball. And I think we'll be in pretty good shape. I don't think you're gonna need me for much because you want to write more scripts for me to read, or well, you got weapons.
Another big swing and a miss, and the count evens 2-2. No outs. Still no outs here in the home half of the 4th inning. As Protz looks at his catcher. High and outside, and the count moves to full. Three and 2 the count to Del Colo. A swing and a foul ball keeps the count at full. Still full, no outs, runner on second for Del Colo. Swinging a ground ball to the third baseman Brown. Throw on to first, not in time. Cortez takes the throw and moves over to third. An infield single for Del Colo. That brings up the third baseman, Pierce Hendershot, who's 1 for 2 with a fly out and a double back in the 1st and the 2nd inning. Still no outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning for the Doubledays. Runners on the corner is a fly ball out the right side. Right fielder Richardson moves over as the ball lands in the visitors' bullpen. Hendershot ready for the pitch with runners on the corner. This the throw over to first, no tag as Del Colo gets back safely. A swing and a line drive out to left center. It will drop. Cortez will score. Del Colo will round second on his way to third. The throw on to second is not in time. Hendershot reaches for his second double of the night. Cortez scores from third on the play. Del Colo moves all the way to third as there are runners on second and third for the designated hitter, Matt Livingston. As he swings through that for strike 1. Inside ball 1, and the count levels 1-1. A swing and a foul ball. 1-2 the count. Hendershot on second. Del Colo on third. Livingston at the plate looking to drive both of them in with a line drive to the gap. A swing and a fly ball out to left field. Loudon makes the catch. Del Colo tagging from third on his way home as he reaches home safely on the sacrifice fly. And so that is the first out of this fourth inning. Hendershot stays on second. That brings up the left fielder, Ty Attal. Outside ball 1-2 Attal. Attal's 1 for 2 with the ground out and a single that he eventually scored on back in the first. A ground ball up the third base side. Throw on to first. Over the head of the first baseman, T-Bow. As Hendershot moves over to third. Attal's staying at first. That brings up the extra hitter, Brian Norson. Norson 0 for 1 with a walk and a fly out to the right fielder. Looking to turn his night around here with runners on the corner. Outside ball 1 is where we start this at bat. Outside ball 2. 2-0 the count. 1 out. Runners on the corners for Norson. Up and out for ball 3. As Norson is way ahead in the count. 3-0. Pratt's looking to regain control of the at-bat as he throws strike 1. Down and in for ball 4. And Norson walks for the second time tonight. That brings up the first baseman, Garrett Prosper, as it looks like the coach is going to come out and talk to his pitcher. As the umpire looks like he's going to go out and try to break up the huddle after Protz walked Norson to load the bases. Hendershot on third. Attal on second. Norson on first. Prosper at the plate. 7-0 Auburn here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Garrett Prosper is 1 for 1 with a double back in the first and a walk in the third. Down and in. Not handled well by the catcher Patchett as Hendershot will score. All the runners move up one spot here as there's one ball on the count to Prosper. A swing and a high fly ball on the right side. Second baseman makes the catch in foul territory for the second out of this fourth inning.
You're not my wife, and you don't do things that she does, which I don't want from you. Next time, Jimmy, I'll bring you ice cream. I promise.
That brings up the shortstop, Marcus Marstella, with runners on second and third. Atal on third, Norson on second. Marstella 0 for 0 as he reached on a fielder's choice and walked. Looks at ball one to start the at-bat. Outside ball two. 2-0 the count. Marstella had in the count. 3-0 here with 2 outs in the bottom of the fourth inning. 4 runs already across for the Doubledays. There's a high ball 4, and Marstella draws a walk. Bases loaded again for the second baseman, Connor Smith. 0 for 2 tonight with a strikeout and a flyout to the center fielder. Bases loaded here, 2 outs for Connor Smith. As Protz throws outside ball 1. Connor Smith looking to turn his night around as a fly ball out to left field and a diving play off the glove of the left fielder Loudon. And 2 runs will score as Connor Smith gets himself a double. Marstella moves up to third. Smith moves to second as the lineup turns over, and for the second time this inning, Austin Davison is at the plate. Outside ball 1. Outside corner, strike 1. 1-1 the count, 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth inning. A swing and a foul ball. Strike 2. 1-2 the count. Here to Davison.
Gotta work at Tops tomorrow. I do, actually.
Runners on second and third. 6 runs already across in the inning.
I took the whole month off the schedule for Doubledays games.
A swing and a foul ball. 1-2 the count.
I have off for Doubledays. Otherwise, I'm not thinking about it. The grind never stops. It's gonna stop when school starts up, or it has to. But, we're gonna be back to normal. Hopefully. Was this world ever normal? No, but when you hang out with people back there.
1-2 the count. To Davison.
I saw snaps on Snapchat. Swabbies was popping last night.
A foul ball. To the right side. As kids are rushing over, trying to get themselves a souvenir to take home.
That Swabbies was popping. It's official. Repeat program.
10-0. Doubledays in the lead here against the Arsenal. Outside ball 2. 2-2 the count. 2 outs. 2 runners on.
I think so.
Here in the bottom of the 4th inning for the Doubledays.
But we lost early. What was it? I think. Not the only thing? I think just you put that bridge and everything.
Down low, ball 3, and the count moves to full. Here on Austin Davison, the catcher.
More of an 18-year-old kind of guy. That or Park Windsor.
A swing and a fly ball out to the right center gap, and it will drop. Davison loses footing rounding the bag and will stay at first, but 2 runs will score. Smith and Marstella will cross.
Number 13, center fielder, Calvin Cortez.
That brings up Calvin Cortez, the center fielder, for the 2nd time this inning. Cortez doubled at his first at-bat in this inning.
When you think of good barbecue, what part of the country do you think of? Kansas City?
Outside ball 1 to start the at-bat.
See, I don't think Kansas City. I think Texas. Barbecue? Yeah. But after that's Kansas City. Kansas City's always
Outside corner, strike 1. 1-1 the count.
Nicotales kick off in Kansas City. It's an 8 o'clock game at night, though. Yeah, maybe the Royals will have a day game. You can hit up the Royals and
Outside ball 2.
the Bills game.
2-1 the count with a runner on first for Cortez.
Oh, and if I ate with that Blues, I'd be okay. Yep, right here's what they will give you. Yeah. Couple 8%ers in that one.
A swing and a foul ball keeps the count at 2-2.
I'll have some, but I'm over close. I can't drink at sporting events. Because if something amazing happens, I won't be able to remember. Oh, I pay attention, but I don't get super hammered. One time I got hammered.
A low ball that the catcher cannot handle. A throw into center field, but Davison will stay on second.
You've seen that before.
Full count to Cortez. Full count, 2 outs, runner on second. Here for center fielder Calvin Cortez, as he watches ball 4 and draws a walk. As it looks like the coach is going to come out and make a pitching change. And we'll figure out who this new pitcher is, and we'll be back after they're done warming up here at Falcon Park. And we're back here at Falcon Park as Christian Brown is going to take over the pitching after Michael Prott's 2 innings of work. 12-0 Doubledays lead as the right fielder Sam Del Colo stands in. Looks at ball 1. 1-0 the count. High and outside for ball 2. Runners on first and second. Cortez on first. Davison on second for Del Colo. A swing and a fly ball to the left center gap. Loudon runs in and makes the catch for the 3rd out of this 4th inning. We'll be back to start the 5th inning of work here at Falcon Park. We're back for the 5th inning of work here at Falcon Park. Leading off for the Arsenal this inning is the second baseman, Bryant Santiago. Robert Gruber out for his 2nd inning of work as Santiago grounds one up the first base side, and the throw is not in time as Santiago reaches for the 2nd time tonight. That brings up the pitcher, Christian Brown. Santiago not getting a big lead off first, as low for ball 1 is where we start the count for Christian Brown. A swing and a miss for strike 1. One and 1 the count. No outs, runner on first here for Brown. Outside ball 2. 2 and 1 the count. Outside corner for strike 2. The count evens 2 and 2 here with a runner on in the top of the 5th inning. A swing and a ground ball to Maristella at shortstop. Throw on to Smith at second. On to first, not in time to get the out at first. That brings up the 3rd baseman, Nicholas Franceschi, with a runner on and 1 out here in the 5th inning. Outside corner, strike 1. 0-1 the count to Franceschi. Inside corner, strike 2. Oh, and 2 the count. As Gruber steps off. Down low, ball 1. 1 and 2 the count. As I'm seeing some umbrellas on it, looks like it may be starting to sprinkle here in Auburn. Outside corner, strike 3 for the 2nd out of this 5th inning. That brings up the right fielder, MJ Richardson. Struck out back in the 3rd, looking to turn his night around and reach base. Inside ball 1. 1-0 the count with runner on first. A swing and a foul ball evens the count 1-1. Down low, ball 2. 2-1 the count. 2 outs, runner on first. Gruber looking to Davison. Throws. Foul ball. Evens the count. 2-2. 2 outs. Runner on first. 12-0 Auburn. A swing and a broken bat, line drive to the left side. That moves the runner to second, and a single for himself as MJ Richardson reaches for the first time tonight. That brings up the center fielder. Left fielder, Henry Loudon. Loudon also struck out back in the third inning.
Hanging out?
2-2 the count. Yeah. 0-1 the count.
Hey, I was telling Jeff, your 18 sleeper team in NFL this year?
Runners on first and second. Gruber steps off. Same signs, though, as he signals to the catcher. Maybe he didn't see the signs. Either or, he stepped off, and he's back ready to deliver with runners on first and second. Loudon fouls one off to the right side. 0-2 as Gruber pulls ahead in the count.
So you'll be back here tomorrow for Auburn High, and then when these guys will be back on Tuesday, right? Yeah. So Tuesday, Thursday or something? Yeah. We got nothing over there.
Inside as it gets away from Davison, and everyone moves up a base.
I don't trust the guy who do the Auburn games. Nobody does Auburn.
As runners on second and third here for Loudon with 2 outs here in the fifth.
The house sport, the buttons. Yeah, he flies all up and down.
Second and third, 2 outs here. 1-2 count to Loudon. Down and in as the count evens 2-2. Gruber looking to regain control of the count here and end this top half of the fifth inning.
Or see if you wanted to do Auburn high school games, but you're like, no, I gotta work at top. There's no contact.
A swing and a fly ball out to right field. Del Calo over, loses his hat, makes the catch for the third out of this fifth inning. We'll be back for the Doubledays half of the fifth inning here at Falcon Park. Back here at Falcon Park as we start the bottom half of the fifth inning. Leading off is the third baseman, Pierce Hendershot. Hendershot 2 for 3, 2 doubles, and a fly out. As he looks at ball one to start the at-bat.
Betters, Bo Camper, Jay Brophy, the Blackwoods, Bob Brzezinski.
Catches the plate for strike one, and the count evens 1-1.
Betters was the big line that broke his neck in a skiing accident after he retired. Yeah. Brophy.
Outside. Can't be handled by the catcher. Patchett. 2-1 the count. To Hendershot.
AJ Dewey.
Looks like the umbrellas have gone away. The light sprinkle is gone as Hendershot hits a fly ball to the left side. Third baseman Brown over makes the catch in foul territory for the first out of this fifth inning.
No, there was Don Strock was there for a little bit.
That brings up the designated hitter, Matt Livingston, who reached on a strikeout. He's walked, and he had a sacrifice fly back in the fourth.
Joe Cribbs, running back.
First pitch to Livingston. Inside corner, strike one.
I used to go to all those games.
0-1 the count to Livingston. Strike two. Livingston quickly falls behind. 0-2.
Behind the Dolphins bench, and every year they would send a postcard. If you want these tickets, you know, paid by such and such. My father would send a check or whatever. Then all of a sudden they got
Outside. Doesn't get Livingston to chase. 1-2 the count. A swing and a fly ball out to right center field. Richardson charging. Shortstop Santiago goes back and makes the catch for the second out of this fifth inning.
on this team. How do you know?
That brings up the left fielder, Ty Tall. Ty singled, ground out, and reached on an error back in the fourth inning. As he's up here with no one on and 2 outs in the bottom of the fifth inning. Up high, ball one.
You heard about the Dennis Nick thing?
I could talk to him about it.
Oh, I think I'm teaching a class in the fall through the community education thing.
A swing and a line drive out to right center as it will drop
You know about what's Ohana?
for a single.
Oh, that must be Miami family. Must be. Is that in line?
That brings up the extra hitter, Brian Norson. 0 for 1 with 2 walks and a flyout. 2 outs and a runner on first for Norson in this bottom of the fifth inning.
What's that on?
Breaking tees. You ever see that?
Up and out for ball one. 1-0 the count. As that one just catches the outside. 1-1 the count.
That's been overdone.
What's that?
That's been overdone. The whole like election type shirt.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Wasn't it Jake?
Just outside for ball two.
Braves have
As Norson
you know,
slowly starts to creep ahead in the count, 2-1.
She probably wants my wife for some wedding anniversary.
hey, it's Brian's wedding anniversary too.
outside ball 3 as
22.
Norson ahead in the count now. 3-1.
I couldn't do math, I'm sorry. 99, wow.
A swinging a high fly ball to the left side as that is a loud strike as it hits the Doubledays clubhouse. A loud strike here from Brian Norson as the count moves to full with 2 outs and a runner on first.
Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah, including the Albies. I don't remember that.
A swinging a line drive up the third base line, and it lands fair. A double for Brian Norson, and Ty Dahl will move to third.
That's gotta be a nice
Number 26, first baseman, Garrett.
That brings up the first baseman, Garrett Prosper. Garrett's doubled, walked, and flown out here today. Now up with 2 outs and runners on second and third.
I got one that says, it's from Major League. It is very bad to see Joe Blues around.
Strike 1 is how we're going to start this at bat.
And then I got one of, it's a
Here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
3/4 sleeve. And it's got the mastiff from the
Second and third,
It's a beast on the dog. It's a beast. I've seen that.
Christian Brown
Yeah.
looking, stepping off.
Who's 18 for Alabama?
That's how many national championships
Oh, okay, so roll tide.
Stop, I'm gonna throw
Who's
off.
the receiver that went to the Eagles? Was he from
Devontae
Alabama?
Smith.
He from Alabama?
Yeah. He won the Heisman.
High, ball 1, count evens 1-1.
That's my sleeper team. My sleeper team, Jimmy, is the Eagles. They got a whole new coaching staff, new quarterback, everybody.
I will say this. I think one of the favorites.
Prosper likes it but doesn't swing as it catches the outside corner for strike 2. 1-2 the count. 2 outs. Runners on second and third here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Yeah. They got Carson Wentz.
As he swings through that. Tip and a catch by the catcher Patchett. And we'll be back as we will start the 6th inning of work here at Falcon Park. A new pitcher here for the Doubledays to start the 6th inning. Sam Huff, after Robert Gruber's 2 innings of work. Leading off for Arsenal, Michael Protz, the pitcher. Inside ball 1. That's where we'll start this at bat. 0 for 1 with the ground out here. Grounded out back in the 3rd. Outside ball 2. 2-0 the count. Outside corner for strike 1. 2-1 the count.
Yeah, isn't our bars back to being open till 2?
And he didn't go. Ball 3. 3-1 the count. Outside corner, strike 2, and the count moves to full here on Michael Protz.
By bringing your thing that you got your vaccination by Tuesday at 4 o'clock, and then you won't have to get tested or.
And a swing and a miss for the first out of the 6th inning.
Does Ryan go home early?
Yeah,
It's his anniversary?
he was bringing the wife and kids to Tully's.
That brings up center fielder Michael Bowler.
You can buy
2 ground outs tonight.
over there, you
That's where he sits.
can, you get 25.
As he swings through the first pitch for strike 1.
Ryan ate like 20 of them, and the rest of us smoked the other 5.
Hey, at least you got them in the, I like the Bialys.
Yeah. They still haven't made the hours.
A swing and a tip.
I'll stop tomorrow. I'm gonna stop down here. I'll see you Tuesday. See you, Archie.
0-2 the count to Bowler. A swing and a fly ball out to right field. Tocalo running in, makes the catch for the 2nd out of the 6th inning. That brings up the shortstop, Luke Lawson. Luke's 0 for 2, 2 ground outs as he sharp line drive foul. No fans were injured, but a rocket off the bat into the bleachers here at Falcon Park. 0-1 the count. As that one's up and out for ball 1. One and 1 the count. As he looks at ball 2. Creeping ahead in the count is Lawson. 2-1. No one on. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. As he swings through that for strike 2. The count evens 2-2. 2-2 the count, 2 outs, no one on here in the top of the 6th. As he swings through that for strike 3 and the 3rd out of this top of the 6th inning. We'll be back for the home half of the 6th here from Falcon Park. Leading off for the Doubledays in this home half of the 6th inning, the shortstop Marcus Maristella reached base by way of fielder's choice and has 2 walks tonight. As Christian Brown throws, and that one catches the outside corner for strike 1.
So do you put up the Auburn baseball names when they hit?
What's that?
When the Auburn kids hit, do you put their names up?
Their pictures?
Outside corner for strike 2 as Maristella falls behind in the count. 0-2. Maristella tips that one back. The count stays 0-2. Christian Brown working through his 2nd inning of work here, as that one's outside for ball 1. Inside ball 2, and the count evens 2-2. 2-2 to Maristella. A swing and a ground ball to the shortstop. Throw on to first. In time for the out. That brings up the second baseman, Connor Smith. 1 for 3 tonight with a double, fly out, and a strikeout. A hard line drive up the first base side into the visitors' bullpen. For strike 1 on Smith. Oh, and 1 the count. No one on, 1 out. Here is Christian Brown ready to throw. Outside ball 1 in the count, evens 1-1. As Brown does not agree with that call. Ball 2. 2-1 the count, 1 out. No one on here in the bottom of the 6th. Tonight's game's only 7 innings. Only a half an inning left, assuming the Doubledays can hold the Arsenals to under 12 runs. As the count moves 3-1. Down low, ball 4, and Smith has walked for the first time tonight. That brings up the catcher, Austin Davison. Davison 2 for 3 with a double, a single, and a fly out. As Christian Brown steps off, as it looks like his left fielder had a ball out in left field. Smith gets his lead off first. Brown throws. Strike 1. in there for strike 2 as Davison falls behind in the count. 0-2. 0-2 with 1 out here. 1 runner on. Now 1 runner is Connor Smith on first base. As outside for ball 1. Does not get Davison to chase on that one. The count moves to 1-2. Just inside for ball 2. Count evens 2-2. Down low and the count's full. 3-2, 1 out, 1 runner on. Runners on first base for Davison. As Davison hits a line drive out to right center field, and it will drop for a base hit. As the lineup turns over, and the center fielder, Calvin Cortez, is at the plate. Calvin comes up with 1 out. 2 runners on. First and second are the runners. And it's a high fly ball out to left field. Tracking foul off the home clubhouse for a long and loud strike 1. As that one is up and in on Cortez. For ball 1. 1-1 the count. 1-1 the count. 1 out. 2 runners on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. As that is just off the plate. For ball 2. The umbrellas has come back out as it looks like it is starting to rain again here in Auburn. As that one catches the corner for strike 2 and the count evens 2-2. They swing a fly ball out to center field. Charging in, does not make the catch. 1 base moves everyone. As a single for Cortez brings up Sam Docolo. Bases loaded here for Docolo as it looks like a new pitcher for the Arsenal. After 1 1/3 inning work from Christian Brown, it looks like there's going to be a new pitcher. We'll figure out who that new pitcher is, and we'll be back after he's done warming up here at Falcon Park. As the new pitcher for Arsenal is warmed up. That new pitcher is Henry Loudon. His first batter is Sam Del Colo with the bases loaded and 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Down and out. 4-1. A new ball for Loudon, as that one must have gotten scuffed on the turf. Del Colo stands in. 2 walks, a single, and a fly out. As a fly ball to the right side. Very foul for strike 1.
Can we do that next foul ball? You might
1-1 the count, 1 out. Bases loaded here for Del Colo as he swings through that one in strike 2.
no. One out. Okay.
Outside, ball 2, and the count's even 2-2. As that one is just low, the count's full. 3-2 count to Del Colo with the bases loaded and 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. A swing and a foul ball over my head. Keeps the count full as the Arsenal coach not in time to make a play on it, but he will get there. And toss the ball over to the on-deck batter, Pierce Hendershot. A swing and a ground ball to the shortstop, to second base, over to first, in time for the double play. Inning-ending double play from the Arsenal. That puts the Doubledays back out on the field, and we'll be back for the top half of the last inning here from Falcon Park. We're back here from Falcon Park for what looks to be the last inning of work. New pitcher for the Doubledays, Carson Ashby, the Auburn, New York native. The rest of the field stays the same. His first hitter will be the catcher, Wyatt Patchett. 0 for 1 with a walk and a fly out. Ashby ready to throw. In there for strike one.
That does sound like my other team name, the Invisibles.
Owen won the count. Start out the leadoff batter, Patchett.
I won the lottery. I don't know.
Down low, 4-1.
I'd like to get a double A team.
Count even, 1-1.
Cause what?
You want to get those season tickets?
Oh, I won the place. I'd become a part owner. I get a Bills press party.
In there for strike two. 1-2 the count as Ashby takes control. Looking to get the first out of this top of the 7th inning. A swing and a foul ball keeps the count at 1-2 on Patchett. Ashby throws down in the turf. 4-2 and the count evens at 2-2. Outside from Ashby, count is full. 3-2 count here to the leadoff batter in this top of the 7th inning. Wyatt Patchett. Looking to reach for the second time tonight. As that is inside and he will reach on a walk for the second time tonight. That brings up the first baseman, Julius Tebout. Tebout 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. As he looks to turn his night around and reach base safely. With a runner on and no outs. Down in the dirt, through the legs of Davison, and Lawson will reach on the wild pitch. 1-0 the count. No outs. Runner on second now.
Yeah. What's that?
1-0 the count.
Not much.
Down below the zone for ball 2. 2-0 the count.
He does sometimes.
A swing and a foul ball on the third base side. Picked up by Davison, the catcher. And a new ball for Ashby. 2-1 the count. Here to Tebout. He's swinging a loud foul ball.
That's worthy of one on the scoreboard.
A loud foul ball up the third base side evens the count at 2-2.
Every foul ball was on the scoreboard, but the good ones were.
Ashby looks back at the runner on second. Throws outside. Davison can't handle that one. As Patchett moves up to third. And the count moves to full on T-Bout. Full count runner on third now for Julius T-Bout. No outs here in the top of the 7th inning.
One of these days, I'm gonna say
A swing and a miss for the first out of this 7th inning. That brings up the second baseman, Brian Santiago. 2 for 2 with a double and a single. After a couple bat twirls, Santiago is ready to go with a runner on third and 1 out here in the top of the 7th. A swing and a miss on the first pitch. 0-1 the count. As Ashby steps off. Patchett getting his lead from third. He's there, I promise. Just off the left side of your screen. As Ashby's ready to deal. Throw in a foul ball. Landed on the roof of the press box. Very loud. 0-2 nonetheless. The count to Santiago. Outside corner, strike 3 for the second out of this 7th inning. That brings up Christian Brown, who has pitched today and is at third. Looking to score the runner on third, Wyatt Patchett. Brown swings and fouls off the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Ashby ready to throw. High and outside. 4-1 in the count, even 1-1. Ashby looking to get the sign from Davison. Likes the sign. Throws. Outside corner, strike 2. Ashby ahead in the count. 1-2. Brown looking to score this runner from a third and erase the donut on the scoreboard. Outside corner, strike 3, ends the ball game on a strikeout. The Doubledays win 12-0. The Doubledays had 12 runs on 11 hits with 1 error. And the Upstate Arsenal had 0 runs on 3 hits and 2 errors. Thank you for tuning in to Doubledays Baseball here on the Doubledays YouTube channel. We'll be back later in the week for more Doubledays Baseball.